One of you guys, thank you so much for joining us as above so below on this Moon's Day. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for being a part of our platform, and to all of the love, the likes, the shares, each and every one of you guys that have been going and supporting my website, those that have shown so much love for Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, and his daughter, and to each and every one of you guys that continues to watch and view, comment, share, and respond on my platform. I teach universal laws on this platform, allowing every man and woman to make a grown-up decision. Now, on my life, I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries. My rising sign is Pisces. What's up there, Stormy? My Sagittarius from Detroit. What's up there, Shamari? Cancer from Chi-Town. Welcome to Obatala. Yes, baby. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. What's up, Jeremy? Salutations to you as well. First of all, before I get started, I want to say hello and salutations to my Madrina and to my Padrinos and to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo. Whether you're a mystic or you're about. What's up, El Bay? Sagittarius from Florida. I was in Miami earlier today. Also, Monique 444, my Cancer in the house. What's up, Danielle Danielle Gary. Ha! Got it right. What's up there, love? Mama Susan in the house. Bendición. All right. To each and every one of you guys for being a part of our live. We want to say thank you to Mother. What's up, Royal Artiste? I thank you so much for being a part of what we're doing here on this platform. Teaching universal laws, everyday world, everyday life, and utilizing real magic, energy, ashe, and chi in order to be a part of the real magical community. I also want to encourage many of you guys that did not get a chance to get my beginners class. You're more than welcome to go there, and we will have that. It's already done. I would prefer you guys to be a part of me creating those videos. But if you can't, if you still want to be get that information that is in those classes, I have to do my intermediate and then my advanced class. Also, guys, I am preparing. I'm gonna do a quick haul. I was in Miami. I was supposed to this was gonna go up here. I don't know if y'all can see this. I don't know if y'all can see my. I done changed my background, but give y'all a little snippet. I'm doing. And behind me is my Oya background, and then I gonna have that over there. But I'm doing some stuff. But I want to share this with you guys because a lot of you guys, this is gonna really impact a lot of your spiritual journey, and I hope that many of you guys are getting into this for the right reason. I hope that a lot of you guys are part. What apostle do you know how to resurrect the dead? Well, part of my workings are necromancy. Thank you, Darius. I thank you, Darius. What's up, my Boaz? I got Pisces back to back. I got Pisces on Darius on Facebook, and then I got Boaz that came in, and he's Pisces on YouTube. I like that. But Jerry, I do necromancy, and I like to say, but resurrecting the dead, I have not achieved resurrecting people that have been embalmed, so I can't speak on that. But I have brought people back from the dead that have passed and did not all transition all the way over. I have actually gotten people that have transitioned and the body's still were there and able to bring them back. So I have done a lot of different things, and therefore, but I'm still growing as well, but I have accomplished a lot in this 50 years that some people ain't accomplished in 90 and 100 years. So I still thank God for my area and room to grow even in my gift and ability. What's up there, my eldest son, Trey, in the house? Now, these are for Orisha workings. This is Ogun. I was able to. Only thing that I have available if somebody wants one of these are called Talisman, and these right here I just got. This is Ogun. I got Oshun. I got Obatala, and I got Oya, and then. These have been on these ones I just showed you. They have to be on my my shrine, my pots for at least 21 days. But these are already, my Ligua was already on there, and I only have a few because they don't keep a lot of these where the place I go. So for a donation of $100, I'm more than welcome. But if you want an Oshun, you would have to. If you purchase an Oshun, you're gonna have to say a Oshun Talisman. But what you're gonna have to do is allow me to sit on my shrine for 21 days. Other than that, because it has to absorb the energy of Oshun. And then, but this is Ligwa is for roll opening, and then well, Ligwa is for more than roll. I do not underestimate Ligwa. I think that we just give people certain adjectives, and then people don't stress their mind to go anymore. Then I have Shango. Now these are already done, but the and to get the energy, to get the feel of it, and I'm going to explain this a little further down, but when you're working with certain practitioners, whether you're doing Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Mystic, when I do, I work with Kabbalah, I let people know that's what energies and spirits are. If I'm dealing with Voodoo, I let them know that. What's up there, my baby Scorpio? These are Talisman. These are the only ones that I have completed because they've been on my, this has been on my Shango more than 21 days. I don't like to work with anything, especially Talisman, if I can't work with it over 21 days. So if you're in a rush and you got to have something right away, this is the only thing that I do have available that's already done. But I just got these today. Oshun, I got Ogun, and these have to go on my altar. Oh, I need to post that. But to my Christian buddy, these are the cards that I read from. 72 Names of God, Technology of the Soul. Now, what I would advise you, if Talisman means exactly that. If you're going to get any talisman from any form of art, whether it's a bracelet, a necklace, a ring, whether it is an amulet, or some type of thing that has been consecrated for you, or bracelets, if you're not wearing them, you're not going to get the benefit of the energy. If you don't keep these on your person, close to you in your energetic field, then you get not the benefit of it. So I think that people get things and they put it on their dresser, they put it in their car or whatever. That's where the energy is. If it's not on your person, then you do not benefit from that particular conjure. Okay? And that's just the truth. Now, I also thank you so much for giving me that little time. Now, put these over here, because I got to put them on the... I've been going, y'all. Those are prepared. Obatala is for health. Change, working with ancestors with Oya. Shango could be for love, it could be for protection. Iligwa could be for roll opening, protection. I mean, the Orishas have their own devices of protection. What's up there, T. Carter? What's up, Lydia? Yeah, she's Lydia says she wanted the one in Liga. What you would have to do is cash at me and put Iligwa, Talisman, or Shango, or Obatala. Like Obatala, a lot of people talk about health, but he can also, all of the Orishas can be used for protection. But this is Oyas. But if you get the ones that I just showed you, they have to sit on my altar for 21 days. Only one that I have done, completed, is Iligwa and Shango. Other than that, the rest of them have to sit on the altar for 21 days. If you ain't in a rush and $100 ain't gonna hurt you, send it on, baby. Now, let's get to what I want to talk about. Let me put these over here out of respect, because those are already activated. Now, I want to talk about something on today. Medifun, oh yeah, Medifun Oshun, Medifun Obatala. Now, Orisha working is different from voodoo, different from hoodoo work, conjure. Trey, you like my eldest son said he like my background. I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to show y'all about elevation, stepping your game up, okay? That's where I'm at right now. Now, and I got orders that'll be going out tomorrow. So some of you all, and I got some extra in there for all of y'all that just, your panties was soaked in the water. And the only time I'm used to people panties being in the water is when I bite them and bend them and tie them. Anyway, so I do apologize, but hey, things been going on. What's up, brother Johnny? Do you do sex magic? Absolutely, every time I stick it in there. But me personally doing sex magic for other people, I do not do sex magic for other people, because other people are not looking for sex magic, they're looking for domination work, and I'm not interested in controlling nobody like that, okay? So I could teach you if I could do a class on sex magic, but I personally would not do sex magic for people. There's too many irresponsible people out of there, and they're not trying to have healthy relationship. They're trying to tie people up, and I ain't interested in that kind of stuff. All right, I want to say Hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. What's up, Lydia? Lydia says she got hers paid. Pay, and that's for, make sure you put in there, Lydia, Eligua. So I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. Lydia. I'm gonna have Monique change my website. I just be being real with people, because it's not that I can't do certain work, it's just I ain't gonna do certain work. Key says, shameless plug, sign up for the class, please, intermediate. Yes, sign up for that intermediate class. Lydia Eligua. And I don't like the title that people give Eligua or even SU Trickster, because it's really about you being specific, and just because you think you're asking for something doesn't mean that's what you're manifesting. And so clarity is something that you got to have when you deal with certain spirits, especially Eligua or SU. Hell, any of them to be, for that matter. Now, I want to talk about this. I said, when you follow me, following me or anybody in these ATRs, I'm gonna put us on blast, so a lot of y'all get real information, that so therefore you can stop all this pretending that you didn't know this and you didn't know that. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it on today. So we're gonna first start with Matthew the 4th chapter, 18 through 19 verse. Matthew the 14th chapter. Now, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't have a lot of these because these are hard to get, hard to find, and I just have certain connections, and some of them I will be able to get again, but all of them I can't. So I'm only limited because I'm gonna keep some for myself. I gotta keep some for my kids. ain't fronting with y'all. Some of this stuff I have to keep because I can't. They can't guarantee me they can get it again. So therefore, whatever I have, that I can give out to the ones that support me like that, you can get them. But the other ones, I have to keep for myself as well as my children. And I got 3 of them. So anybody else can get them. Now, when you follow me. Now, it says in verse 18 through 19, I teach universal law. What's up, love? I don't know who's that. Shots. Thank you for being with us. Now, 18 through 19, it says this. Matthew the 4th chapter, 18 through 19. It said, and Jesus walking by the Sea of Galilee saw 2 brethren, Simon called Peter and Andrew his brother, casting nets into the sea, for they were fishermen. And he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishermen of men. Now, when an entity, a spirit, or ancestor, or ascended master, when you are chosen to follow and that particular spirit picks you, that particular tradition picks you to follow it, not only will it give you instruction to follow, but it will transform you. Now, a lot of times people think following somebody is that you just are hanging around or you're spectating. No, following somebody is a part of a commitment. I'm going to say this again. To all of you, my lives are not for cheering. For all of you that claim to be a follower of Christ, a follower of Ifa, a follower of Voodoo, a follower of Santeria, sir, ma'am, the truth is you're not a follower, you are a stalker. You understand? Stalkers do not have to have a relationship with you, and you could give them a little bit and they still got stalker tendency. To all of you that are in a practice that you follow, that you are committed to, that you are investing in, I'm talking to you. To all of you spiritual stalkers that you are following, but you are following unnoticed. Because stalkers don't want you to know they stalking you. Stalkers don't want you to know they looking at you. They're paying attention. They're researching on you. So some people are outside looking into the ATR and they're really not a follower, but they pass opinions to people, places, and things as though they are a follower. Everybody that is following me on social media is not a follower of Apostle Ely. Okay? A follower is a committed individual. And in following me, there will be transformation, because you will be eating from the table of the person that you follow. I hope we're clear about that. Here is Yahshua picking the persons. He got two brothers, and he wanted both of those brothers to follow him, and they did. He said when he speak, you hearken, you follow. This is why I don't believe in doing ads and trying to run gimmicks to get people to follow me, because those are not really followers. Okay? When you are trying to learn real magic, you have to ask yourself, am I committed? Am I the type of person that understand that this is calling to me? Because if it is truly calling to you, then you will follow it. You will answer that call. Yes, we say many are called, a few are chosen, but a lot of y'all got a lot of spiritual missed calls. You got a lot of spiritual missed calls, and you wonder why things do not work out for you as well as you claim that it should, because you are not committed. Okay? Just being honest with you. When people follow you, you are responsible for their guidance and their destination. If you are a Tata, a Mumbo, a Hugon, a pastor, elder of entity practices, a part of my responsibility to anybody that truly follows me is to give them guidance and for them to reach destination. A part of my ambition and a part of my drive now is to Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, has followed me not only in life, he is still following me in death. Okay? I got a lot of Scorpio in my chart, and this is why I embrace the Scorpio energy, and this is why I tell all my Scorpio, when you are, that's why they call the Scorpio energy possessive. When you are truly committed, not even death will stop you from following. You understand? Moses still followed even though he died. You understand? Elisha followed Elijah even to his point of death, and then he still followed him after death because he still was committed to his mantle even after death. What's up there, sister? Brick House in the house. My Sagittarius. Love you and appreciate you. Now, I say this. When you are following somebody and you don't want to be a fool, you have to ask yourself the very question. Am I going to eat their flesh, which is the word? Or am I going to drink their blood, which is the spirit? You cannot follow something that you are not baptized in, that you are not initiated in. How can you? That's like following somebody and you are not in a relationship with them. At some point, they're going to recognize that you are stalking them. Do not confuse spiritual commitments and up and down relationship in those commitments with somebody that is stalking the practices. It ain't the same. A person that follows me into the spirit world must understand that in order for you to be a true follower, then you have to be committed to the types of teachings and the instructions that I lay down. You can't follow Miyagi as Danielson and don't want to do the karate that Miyagi is doing. A lot of people say you following somebody, but your practices are very different from the practices of the people you claim to be following. The way that you talk, the way that you administer, the way that you do things. How can you truly be following somebody and nobody can see the symbolization in what you're doing? There's a difference the difference between being chosen and you want to follow somebody's path. Now, I am not here to discourage nobody. That is not my objective. What I am trying to make you very clear of is this verse right here. Matthew 19, 20, 20 to 21. Listen at this, if you will, sir and ma'am. Oh, I pulled the wrong one. Hold on. Matthew. That was 2 Corinthians, my bad. And walk right off. I will find it very shortly. Matthew 19. Trying to do too much, y'all. 19, 20 to 21. Listen what I mean. Thank you guys. Hit that like button if you do not mind. You shouldn't mind anyway. Verse 20 says, and the young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? It said, verse 21, Jesus said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give it to the poor or the needy, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. Now, when it's like a company, I explained this to my son. When a company wants you, and they want you to be a part of what they're doing, you do not have to make adjustments to be with that company, because that company is going to accept you because they want whatever you are, your brand, to be a part of what they're doing. But when you want to work for the company, then you make the adjustment. A lot of people want to follow voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, and it is not called them. It has not summoned them, but they want to be a part of that. And therefore, now you have requirements. Now, notice the conversation that Jesus or Yahshua had with Andrew and Peter was very different than the person, the young man that was wealthy and considered himself worthy to follow Yahshua. There were requirements. There was a condition period. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. There was conditions laid down on the one that thought he was worthy to follow voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, and Congo. Huh? Because there's some cleansing. There's something that the Lord saw in Peter and Andrew that he did not see in the young man. But he said, if you gonna follow me, this is what you need to do. Because he realized, he said, if your money and your resources are more important than the kingdom, then you're going to trade out the agenda of the kingdom for your riches. See, a lot of y'all think you can come into this and you don't have to give it up. You don't have to give it all. You give everything else up to other people. But I'm talking about spirit. When you come into these ATRs, it has to be a commitment that a grown man or woman is fully engaged. I got to say this again. I am all in. I was all in with Kabbalah, Voodoo, Santeria, Hoodoo. Anything that I practice, I am not 80%. I am not 75%. I'm not 50%. I am 100. This is when the Orisha, when they were going through my Ita and doing my Misa, and how the Orisha were fighting for my head, fighting to be my mother, fighting to be my father, because who don't want somebody that's fully committed? I'm going to say that again. What ancestor, what Loa, what Nkisi, what real man or woman don't want somebody that is all in from day one? They don't have to be convinced. Some of y'all don't realize you will never get what committed people get because you are not all in. Some of you all are nothing but part-time lovers. And it's okay. But do not anticipate or do be not envious of full-time benefits, because I am a full-time unto death. Even in death and after death, I'm all in this. This is my life. This is what I do, happy or sad. This is why I sing the song, praise is what I do. I praise God, spirit, and ancestors, whether I'm happy about what. Right now, I'm in a period, I'm very unhappy. You understand? I ain't even going to front. I ain't going to put this. But it got nothing to do with my service. Have nothing to do with my commitment. Has nothing to do with my obligation. You know why? Because I said I will praise him happy or sad, whether I'm up or down, whether I'm in or I'm out. See, you got to have somebody that claims to ride until the wheels go. You got to be fully committed, baby. Huh? If I got to sacrifice my mortgage, my credit, I do what I got to do. Huh? I'm not asking you, sir or ma'am. I need you to understand something. I didn't ask you to do that. What I am telling you to do, you can't expect God to want to give, you want God or Goddess to give you everything and you keep yours. It is a fully committed relationship. And if you ain't ready for that, that's why I say my lives are for grown folk. Notice that when God calls somebody, the moment God said, follow me to Peter, the moment he said, follow me to Andrew, they left their occupation and they followed after him. You understand? There's a magnetism. There's a connectivity. As above, so below. It has to speak within itself. You don't have to beg me to pray. You don't have to beg me to give. You don't have to beg. guess what? You don't have to play games. That's why I don't believe in gimmicks. Because I feel like if you have to do gimmicks to get it, you got to do gimmicks to keep it. And if you're in a relationship and you are doing gimmicks to get the attention of a man or a woman, then you're going to have to be doing gimmicks all through that relationship in order to keep that man or woman. And I'm not into either you in or you out. That's why people don't realize, I told y'all since Mr. Mario passed on, I ain't the same person. You ain't got my back like that. God ain't gonna bless me with almost 13 years of commitment and dedication and commitment in life and death, and then I turn around and settle for your lack of commitment. I can't do that, because that means I didn't learn nothing. That means I didn't appreciate. And I'm not gonna let somebody else that sacrificed and gave me a level of commitment. Now guess what? That commitment goes both ways. If you ride with Apostle Ely, Chief Apostle Ely, if you going to commit yourself like that to me, I am going to commit myself, because that's the spiritual relationship I have with the Loas, the Nkisi, the Mpungos, and the Orishas. Anything that I work with, it is just as committed to me as I am to it. Energy out, energy in. I can't teach you what I don't do. I can't teach you how to be a part-time love, because that ain't what I do. I can't teach you to straddle the fence, because that's not what I do. I can't teach you to be lukewarm, because that ain't what I do. I can teach you how to be all in and do the best to your capacity that you can. I can teach you how to treat people right, because you never know who. I can't teach you how to go and con somebody, make somebody think you're going to be there for them. Huh? I commit like that. Showing love from Louisiana. What's up there, Boss Spray? That's what I'm talking about. Team Gemini. Let me tell y'all something. If you gonna follow me, you need to have an understanding where I'm coming from. I'm not for the half-ass nothing. If you ain't, if I can't buy you the gift that I feel like will put a smile on your face, I'm using that example, I'd rather wait. If I can't do it right, I ain't doing it at all. I'd rather do it at a later date and do some makeup than to do something half-assed. I am not the type of person that is going to come on here and don't got nothing to give. I'm not going to get on here just to say I came on my live. I got to have, because I am fully committed, and they are committed to give me a word. And the word they will give me about following, and why it's so important to know the shepherd, and the sheep know the shepherd, and the shepherd know the sheep. Because you not only are responsible as a leader and an elder to God, but you are also responsible to get them to their destination. And I can't get nobody to their destination if they're not committed. I could have never accomplished what I accomplished with Minister Mario and got what got done if Minister Mario was not committed. Some of y'all won't sit to my, oh, I want to have a relationship like that. I want people. No, you're not committed like that. Huh? You're not going to get out the hospital and still come to church. Huh? Because if it rain or they forecast a rain, you ain't coming to church. Huh? You ain't committed like that. Huh? He's committed like that. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. He still visit apostolic faith. He's still a member of apostle. Are you committed like that? Huh? Can you be like Samuel when you go into the ground? And then when you are raised from the ground, you still with the Lord. You understand? Because whatever power you live with, you die with. It's eternal. Just talking to you, baby. Huh? The Bible says it like this. My sheep know my voice, and a stranger they will not follow. You need to ask yourself, this don't go to everybody, but it makes everybody step to a certain level. Why are you listening to strangers if you so committed? If this is how we practice, and this is the platform that I am on, and this is how Apostle Ely do, then why are you practicing magic a different way than what I teach? That means you're not a follower. You understand? That don't mean you ain't grown. That don't mean that you ain't you don't have free will. What that means is you're not committed like that, and I'm not committed like that to you. I am not in the business. I'm 50. Let me say this again, because maybe some of y'all ain't getting it. I am 50 years old. Whatever time that I have on planet Earth, on Earth plane, Tiamat, on Gaia, just want you to know what my destination is right now. Whatever time is allotted left for me, I only have time for committed people. I only have time for people that will follow me, and I will follow them. You understand? I don't have time for people that wishy-washy. I have time for people. I am here to learn, be guided, and reach my destination. Huh? Some of your destination, I will be able to travel with you all the way to the end. Some of your destination, I will be able to guide you, but not travel with you. You understand? I told Minister Mario there's certain places he's going to go that I won't be able to go with him. But if he take this teaching, see what he got from me, when he started going through certain trials that I could not walk down that, I could be there present, but I can't walk that with you. Huh? I'm not walking that out in your body. You are. I'm not walking that out in your emotions. You are. I'm not walking that out in your mind. You are. And you got to have somebody that can give you some real teaching, that when you are there and you're there with your thoughts and you're there with your energy and you're there with that situation, that you got something to stand and you can make a decision. You won't be standing there like the other people, halted between two opinions. You can choose God each and every time, and you can choose your destiny. As me and my son say, choose your fate and embrace it. Huh? He went from fearing to being at peace. He went from not knowing what tomorrow gonna hold to knowing exactly what the future was going to unfold. I say to many of you all, if you're going to follow, not just me, anybody, you got to understand there's a certain level of your own choice to commit. I wrote down here, in order to follow a person, to follow a path, to follow a voice, you must understand what you're in. I don't know how many times I can say to my brothers and sisters out here studying, the reason why many of you guys cannot follow, because you're listening to too many people. I'm going to say it again. I didn't have the confusion in my teaching, because when I came up, I was only listening to my spiritual dad. The only time confusion comes in when you got two heads. They told me two heads make a monster. Now getting head is another thing, but having two heads is another. And some of you guys, the reason why you are all over the place, because you're trying to listen to a voodooist, you're trying to listen to a hoodooist, you're trying to listen to a palero, you're trying to listen to a tata, you're trying to listen to a Christian. Every teacher ain't for your ear. That's why you need to know your path. You need to know the path that you need to follow. So when you listen to me, it should resonate with you if you are on your path. Some of you, no matter how much you hear, you're never going to follow, because that doesn't resonate with you. You don't see why that applies, because I am not your teacher. I am not your shepherd. I am not your spiritual guru. And because you are a person that does not believe in commitment. You are a person that does not believe in following the very instruction you are getting. You believe that you can go and like a buffet, a spiritual buffet, and pick and choose from one religion to the next and the one spiritual, and think we all doing the same. We're not doing the same. We all not doing the same. I'm going to say this again, so I don't want nobody to get confused. I don't need you to know what the money that you send me and you invest in it, I need to know what you invest in. I have every intention of fulfilling my destiny. This is Apostle Ely. And never having to come back to this earth plane again unless my children summon me or something like that. But I ain't talking about coming to reincarnate back here again. Huh? Gaia, I thank you. Tiamat, I thank you for all that you have done and still doing. But I hope, because my ascendant sign is Pisces, and that's an old soul. So I hope this is my last venture. So I'm going to try to shine my light as bright as I can. I'm going to try to do my work as great as I can. And whatever God allow, whatever Mother Earth, Father, whatever they allow. But baby, so anything that I teach, I am teaching people how to ascend and descend and to depart on time. Huh? I'm here to teach people how to say what Paul said. I finished my course. Where's my damn diploma? You understand? I have put in the hours. You said I needed 1,200 hours. I have given you 1,200 hours. Where is my diploma? Where is my certificate? I am searching to resonate with voodooists, hoodoos, whatever you practice. But the only mission I got is to fulfill my destiny and lead this mug. Are we clear? That's what Minister Mario said he wanted. And he obtained his crown. Some of y'all saying, I shall wear a crown when it's over. Minister Mara said, I shall wear a crown before it's over. You understand? Now, that's what I teach. Because I'm a crown. Huh? Just like you want good wood before you get married. They talking about something, well, I can't sleep with you until we get married. I need to know how that engine works. I need to know if that carburetor they done patchwork. Cause I don't want to get on the road and think I can go out of town with your engine and find out that you put me on side the road. I can't. No. I got to work. I got to see how that trunk. Do the trunk all open all the way, or is there something wrong with it? Huh? Do the doors close all the way? Huh? Do the sun visor work? Huh? Do the air conditioner stay on? I need to know something. I can't do that until I test drive. I test drive. In my spiritual journey, I test my products. I don't put nothing out that I do not work with. If you're going to follow me, understand why you need to be able to testify of my products yourself. You don't need to be out here talking about what Apostle Ely said. You need to know for yourself. Follow people that manifest what they preach and teach. If that resonates with you, stay there until you all graduate. Huh? Why are you following people that do not honor who you are in your reality? Why you can't? Let me tell y'all something. I put on here, you are leading. If you are leading somebody and they are following you, this is what it is. King Divine, what's up? If you are leading somebody in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Apollo, we all know that the Divine Mother, the Divine Father is not the author of confusion. So if you're leading somebody, then you need leading them beside the still waters, not troubled waters. If somebody is following you, why are they always in turmoil? Not their turmoil, because everybody's born into trouble. You keep them going through unnecessary things because you don't know your destination. You cannot follow a parked car. If you're going to be a leader and you're not going nowhere in your destiny, how can you lead anybody? You're not going nowhere. You're not doing that. You just out here spitting out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding according to what you done read or heard, but it is not due to experience. If you are following me, I am a hands-on conjurer. I am a hands-on worker. I am a hands-on divine healer. I am a hands-on practitioner. Y'all know I hate that word. But the point is, I utilize the information. I'm not just out here sharing information. I'm not out here just telling you some good stuff. I use this same magic that I teach universally to help people. To each and every one of you. There are certain Orishas. I told y'all, I said, I want to offer protection for melanated people in a way that has never been offered before. Reason why I'm telling you this. Whatever's going to take place in the United States, because this system got to come down in order for us to rise. End of story. And provision has to be made. And so I'm the type of I'm proactive. I don't want to wait till something happens and then we are out of gas. I don't want to be one of them teachers, preachers. That ain't my agenda. So this is more than getting a Mercedes, a house on the hill. This is trying to understand where we need to be when the appropriate when the bridegroom comes, that we are ready to enter in. You understand? I know what's approaching, and I am trying to get prepared as much as I can. But I also need the support of a community. I also need the support of people that believe in what and you can follow me. I'm not Jim Jones. That ain't what I'm out here trying to do. I'm trying to give you knowledge, wisdom, understanding, so you can follow with your eyes wide open. Because I don't need no blind mice following me. Then this is 2 Chronicles, the 6th chapter, the 4th verse, and the 9th verse. It says this. Verse 4 says, but in all things approving ourselves as the ministers of God, in much patience, in affliction, in necessity, in despair. Verse 9, as unknown and yet well known, as dying and behold we live, as chastened and not killed. If you think that you're going to be able to lead people effectively and through situations and circumstances without experience, To any hoodooist, voodooist, and any conjurer of the ATRs, if you are truly trying to teach people real magic and you're going to lead, you must have those experiences. I'm a Sagittarius, my moon is in Aries, my rising sign is Pisces. Jupiter is all about experience. The reason why I have the wisdom that I have, and if you have Jupiterian placement, you have to have experience in order to get the nectar or the wisdom out of the experience. And you got to be able to pass the test to tell somebody else how to get victory. You cannot be out here telling somebody about the ocean while you sitting on land. You can't tell nobody about the mountain while you in the valley. You can't tell nobody about the fire when you sitting in. You can't do that. You can't tell me how to endure hardness as a good soldier and you ain't had no hard time. You can't tell me how to get my back off the wall when your back ain't never been up on the wall. You can't limit. In order for me to be able to inspire and tell Minister Mario that he can accomplish and he can overcome, and anybody else that follow me, I got to be first partaker of the fruit. And anybody out here, I don't care who they are, male or female, if they ain't partaking in the trial and the tribulation, then how they gonna tell you how to shine in the midst of adversity? How they gonna tell you how to endure hardness as a good? How they gonna tell you that even in your weakness, his strength is made perfect? How they gonna tell you to praise him whether you're happy or sad? How they gonna tell you how to, especially me, if I was hungry, bitch, I wouldn't tell you. Some of y'all don't understand my teaching. Why would I tell you what I'm going through and you ain't gonna do nothing about it? Why would I instruct you how to follow me and you ain't no committed person? Why would I give you my energy, my chi, my prana? Why would I bring you in and you ain't committed to me like that? I'm too damn old to play crazy games. Baby, in order for somebody to follow you, you got to be going somewhere, and where you going got to be destined. Destined, already prepared for you. The reason why I keep coming through my situation and circumstance, because I am walking the yellow brick road. I am doing my destiny. You ain't doing nobody no service if they following you and you're not walking your own path. You're not walking your own destiny. You're not obedient to your own ancestors, your own spirit. You still trying to find a way of how to get out of stuff. You know why I believe that Jehovah Jireh is a provider? Because I keep watching everything that I sacrifice. I say, God, listen, I'm doing this. Wherever the money gonna come from, it'll come out of obedience. You can't do that. You play Russian roulette. I'm gonna look like I'm jacking off. You playing Russian roulette. You're not serious about this. And you cannot see the manifestation of any entity, spirit, or ancestor when you're not fully in, sweetheart. Sir, think about this. I am intending to take this so that Mario knows what we went through was not in vain. He did not follow me in vain. I did not follow the path of voodoo in vain. I did not follow the path of hoodoo in vain. I did not follow the path of Christianity in vain. Any ATR that I have participated in has not been in vain. And I have gone through the opposition. That's why I can stand and tell you whether I'm feeling good in my body or whether I'm not. Whether I'm hungry, whether the money right or not. Did I make certain sacrifices? Yes, I did. But at the end of the day, did God honor my sacrifice? Absolutely. Because it became a living sacrifice. And I'm going to tell all of you, no matter what your practice is, and if you want to follow me, God don't want nothing on that altar that don't mean nothing to you. The reason why Isaiah had to go on the altar, because if I'm going to make you a father of faith and of many nations, with the testimony got to be that you were willing to put your promise on the altar. You were willing to sacrifice who wants to follow somebody that's not willing to get on the altar? Why would you follow a man or woman that's not willing to give his or her life up for the very practice that they're asking you to follow? Baby, they don't believe in it like that. If you ain't willing to give your life up for it, it ain't real. Huh? I live by this and I will die by this. That's how serious this is. Now, I don't know who you following. I don't know why you follow. Thank you, Darius, I got you. I don't know why you give. I don't know why you support. But I would tell you, if you're following me, this is not just for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, because I live this whether you see me or not. I live this even on the commode. I live this even if I'm getting me some. You understand? I live this happy or sad, dirty or clean. This is my lifestyle. I am fully in this. Nobody begs me to do what I'm supposed to do because it is already a commitment. So like I said, I don't blame the Orishas. I don't blame them. Even when I don't understand something. I told the spirits, I said, listen, Oshun, you said you're going to fill my void. And what I lost, I'm unhappy. Then God sent a daughter of Oshun and told me through a message that the daughter of Oshun was going to bless me. I can't testify if y'all don't show up and show out for me. Because I'm a Sag. I like to talk. I like to demonstrate. And I'm not going to be out here telling y'all about doing something, investing in something that ain't yielding no fruit for me. You're not going to follow me into something that I ain't getting nothing out of. So all I can tell you, it ain't easy, but it's worth it. I can promise you it'll be worth it. I promise you that you can't give up nothing in this life that God will not give you back before you leave here. I can promise you that. But one thing I can tell you, if your burden is going to be light and your yoke going to be easy, you got to be committed. You cannot hold God's spirit ancestors accountable for something that you are not committed to. And the truth of the matter is, you know you're an in and out individual. Some of y'all want me to stop and drop like, oh, Pastor, no, listen. Do you know how much money we have invested in Ocha? Do you know how many people have sacrificed to help me get crowned? And you want me to play games? You know how many people believing in what I'm doing on this platform? You know how many miles I have put on these vehicles going from Miami to all over the place. See, something wrong with you. See, anybody that's following don't have some miles. Some people tell me, I've been watching you. I've been following you for years. I've been following you for this. When you follow somebody, that means you don't put some miles in there. You don't put some miles in there. See, a stalker follow you when it's convenient for him or her. But a ride or die, some of y'all, I may come on a different time. Y'all be checking for me. Y'all be, oh, Pastor Leon. That's a follower. Huh? Some of y'all come in, y'all, damn, I missed you. I'm late. That's a follower. When it bothers you not to see me, hear from me, when it bothers you not to be able to support me, that's a follower. Huh? When I'm hungry, you feel hungry, that's a follower. I'm 50 years old, guys. I don't have time for the game. I don't have time for the fake smiles. I didn't even have time before then. But most certainly now. If you want to learn real magic and you want to understand your destiny and you willing to follow your destiny, because that ain't my job to make you follow your destiny. Just like it ain't my padrino's job or my madrina's job to make me follow my destiny, that ain't their job. That ain't their job. Your job is to say, you know what? Am I all in? If I follow this, if I'm going to follow the path of voodoo, Santeria, whatever that path is, I'm all in. Because I can't say what I can get out of it if I'm not fully in it. I can't say what I didn't get out of it if I'm not fully in it. I have a right to have certain issues with the Ocha community, the people that practice Santeria Kumi, because of what I invested and how much I have followed into that path. And so therefore, if I have not yielded certain fruit, they the one got to straighten me. But some of y'all ain't committed enough, so you can't even get you no straightening because you ain't committed like that. You're willing. Your priorities don't cause you to say, you know what, I can't miss it. I cannot not be there. Let me tell y'all how real this is with me. Minister Mario has a daughter. I never wanted a daughter. I never wanted a daughter. I'm going to tell you why. Because I was too hoish. And I felt like I would get paid back for my whoredom through my daughter. It wasn't nothing I didn't trust my seeds. Now I have a daughter through Minister Mario. Now I'm still worried. Is you going to still get me back? Because it's different when you are protecting a male versus a female. And this is what I tell you guys about how you can't pretend to be somebody's friend. You can't pretend to be somebody's brother. Pretend to be somebody. Because when the rubber meets the road, it's gonna call you to the carpet. Because if I had a love and got a love for him as I claim, then it's gonna, whether he here or not, I'm gonna still do right. Nobody got to look over your shoulder. The Rishas ain't got to look over my shoulder. The Loas ain't got to look over my shoulder. God Almighty, my ancestor, my Egu, they don't have to look over my shoulder. Because I'm in this. This is what I'm feeling good. This is what I'm not feeling good. Whether I was going through the day, I was having issues. Hey, but I'm still here because I'm committed. Because when I made that commitment, it had nothing to do whether I was happy or sad, whether I was up or down. That doesn't mean that I didn't say, God, if you give me 10,000 followers that commit to me, he said, if I gave you 300 to win the war, don't worry about the other 100,000. You work with what I give you. I'm going to send to you who going to roll with you. I'm going to send to you who's going to support you. I'm going to send, I'm going to tell them what to do. And I'm going to impress upon their heart. That's all I can do. And if you into this for any other reason, and if you got people following you, and you don't have a destination, and you don't have guidance, not only you're doing yourself a disservice, you're doing them and their ancestors. Because now you got them wandering in the wilderness for 40 years when it was only a 3-day journey. People that don't know who they are and where they're going will have you wandering in the spirit realm with no direction or guidance. They will give you busy work spiritually to make you think you're doing something, accomplishing something. Huh? Since you've been initiated, you giving away more pussy than you did when you was in the church. What's wrong with you, girl? Sir, you've been giving more head away since you've been initiated crown in Ocha. Like, it's something wrong. Because somewhere there's a disconnect to your destiny. Your agenda should change when you understand your destiny. If you feel like you're doing too much to follow me, this is the time to get off, because the work is just beginning. If you think you can't take tutelage, instruction, it's time. You might as well leave now. Huh? If you in this for the long haul, if you in this for the commitment and understanding that we got to invest now to reap later, in order to get people to follow me, I'm not giving out false promises. In order for people to follow me, I'm not gonna do something outlandish just to get a laugh. Whatever I talk about, it may cause you to laugh. Whatever I say, it may cause you to get us. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you the truth. Follow somebody that has a destination and able to guide you on that destination, because they done been down that road. That Bible says it like that. We have an high priest that has been touched by our infirmity. In other words, somebody done been through some of the same stuff. I was telling God, I felt like certain things I was going through, I'm like, I'm above this, God. Why should I have to go through this? Because you cannot lead people from a place you've never been. I'm going to say that again. You cannot lead people from a place you have never been. Why you want to get out front? You don't even know where we're going. You ever somebody's supposed to be following you and you ain't even told them the address or nothing, and they all out in front of you? Where you running to? You don't even know where we going. People do that spiritually, trying to get ahead of people because you want to be seen so bad, and you don't even know where the hell you going. Let me get this, Darius. I do apologize, Darius, because you, reversal. Stop gossip. I told you my lies ain't for the cheering. And 3 piece. Okay. All right, Darius, I got you. In that order. Reversal. How you go guide people beside the still waters and you ain't been able to calm the waters? And the only way you're going to learn how to calm the waters, you got to go through it. He said you go through the waters, but you won't be overflown. You won't drown. You're going to go through the fires, but you won't burn. But we can't even get you to go through your trials. How you going to be prepared to lead anybody effectively? You too busy running from everything. What, you going to teach everybody how to run? Why you think I'm so good at teaching sex? I had to actually have it to talk about it. Because guess what? It's too many holes on my platform that'll know if I was running my mouth and I ain't know what I'm talking about. Because in order to do what I'm talking about and say it the way I said, that means I had to been there and had to done that. Other than that, you ain't hitting no 50 cents. Because guess what? I don't care how much you like to talk about sex, don't mean you know what you're talking about when you talk about sex. They know I know what I'm talking about. Especially the hoes I done been with. I ain't playing. Too old to be. Oh, I'm 50 years old. Stop gossip. And then peace. Where's my peace? 3 of them. When you think about at the end of the day, when you miss your flight, when you miss your bus, you miss your plane, and you miss your destination, and you got to come back to this earth plane, protection from my daughter and I. Got you, Natasha. I want y'all to really think about what I'm saying. If you really believe you are made in God's image and likeness, that means you know you as a divine mother or divine father, you came down to this earth plane. What's worse than going through school, the whole school term, and you fail and you got to repeat that whole school term again? Some of y'all used to failing. Not me. Whatever I got to do, I'm going to do it. Natasha for her and Elena. One for Natasha. And the other one for Elena. If I was you, I would do. You need to figure out, if you don't trust me, go find you a spiritualist that you can trust, your ancestors can trust, and get on your destiny as soon as you can. Or you're going to be a remedial student. You're going to be recycled back to this earth. They're going to wipe away your memory, and you got to do it all over again. All over again. And then you're going to come back as another sign. You're going to come back as another energy. It's too much. I done been through too much in these 50 years. I ain't trying to do it. What I got to do, who I got to help, who I got to kill, whatever I got to do, it's to get done. It's going to get done in this timeline. If I got to drive another 9,000 miles, I don't want to, but if I got to, I will. Shamara, you, hold on. I got you, Lydia, down for your Eligua. Okay? And then, and if you don't know what Shango do, just Google it. Darius, I got you for your instant burn. Shamari, I got you for your Natasha, I got you for your burns. Okay, Shamari, Cancer. I want y'all to think about this. Wouldn't it be great to have somebody in your life that if you passed away, they would be out here riding for you like this? I want you, before you go to bed tonight, I want you to think about who do you got in your life right now if you expired, if you had to give up the ghost, that would be out here advocating and venerating you out of their own resources, out of their own labor, out of their own sweat and tears. Who do you got in your life? It could be family, friend, whatever. It could be who do you got? Who can you say that if you leave here right now, they will get out and go to work for your cause? And you still think it's a game. Time to grow up, people. I got you, Shamari. Let me know when you let me know you ready, Shamari. Sister Jackie, you want me to do protection for Sister Jackie? Got you. Let me tell y'all something. I live to see certain things. When my grandma died, my granddaddy died, my dad died. People get brand new when you ain't no longer here. You don't realize who's sitting waiting to sit on your throne. They can't wait till you leave. There's so many people thought they could sit on that throne after my grandma died, and I've seen so many people fall, slide, bust their head. It's people right now won't help you because they waiting for you to depart, but they don't know the responsibility of sitting on that throne. They don't know the responsibility of being Big Mama. They don't know the responsibility of being the Father knows best. You understand? I'm just being honest with you. Some people right now will not help you because they think they can do your post better than you. But oh boy, when they find out what all you had to do is sacrifice to hold that down, oh, it get real. Then they be like, I sure miss Apostle. I sure miss. I told the people in my church, y'all gonna miss Minister Mario, son of a Chosi. Yes, you will. Because he saved a lot of them from ass whipping. And at this point in Jeksha, there's more people done got cussed out since Mr. Mario died. Because I ain't in the mood. Minister Mario going to say, oh no, I go talk to him. You better. He diplomatic. He got that Libra rising. My rising is Pisces. It's psycho. I'm ready to go psychopathic on your ass. Play with me. I'll be nice and I can be cordial, but I got certain energy, I'll be with it. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Shamari the Cancer. Shamari the Cancer. Shamari the Cancer. Shamari the Cancer. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes. What is it that this Cancer needs to focus on? What is it that this Cancer needs to focus on? It was 9 children, and they could not handle the seat of one woman. Everybody's seat and chair you ain't gonna be able to sit in. Everybody's pair of shoes you ain't gonna be able to walk in. Some of y'all better get wisdom like John the Baptist. He said, there's one coming after me that I'm not even worthy to tie the shoelaces on his sandals. Some of y'all think you worthy. Keep on be like that young man, that young rich man. He thought he was worthy. Until them conditions start coming down. Some of y'all ashamed because you think you worthy. Come on in there. Come on in the upper room. I want to see you walk up in here. Let me see how committed you can be. Some of y'all ain't kept that pussy or ass with one man or woman for a year to save your soul. You don't know how to keep it committed. All right, Shamari, look what came up for Cancer. Speak your mind in shadow. None tav yud. None tav hey. When I need to tell the truth for Cancer. When I need to tell the truth, this name gives me the courage to open my heart before I open my mouth. And when I need to hear the truth, it gives me the strength to open my ears and close my mouth. For this coming up for Cancer, this has a lot to do with reflecting on discipline. Shamari, this card right here is talking about you are trying, but this right here is going to be a struggle for Cancer. But this card is still saying that you need to work on discipline with your mouth, knowing what to say, when to say it, knowing when to hold them, when to fold them. This card's coming up really strong for Cancer and shadow. It wants you to bring this to your attention. Make sure you discipline, and he is here. Your middle card comes up. It says removing hatred, as some people say strong dislike. Resh yud yud. It said I need to be painfully honest. I acknowledge that every person or group of people that stir up feelings. Ooh, Cancer. I think, Shamari, you going through a lot of growth spurts. I feel like you're just going through spiritual growth spurts. It said every person that stirs up feelings of anger, envy, malice, total disgust, or any combination thereof. With the light of this name, I have the power to drop the poisonous negative feelings that exist inside of me. This is talking about purging, so this is definitely Psalm 51 for my Cancer. But this is still, I feel like that you're going through these processes in order to get you prepared to do the work that God has truly called you to do. But there's things that it needs to be worked. Look at there, Cancer. All these are Cancer cards. Dream state. This talks about your astral level. It said, Lamed, hey. It said, with this name, I will dream truthfully. So you need to pay attention to your dreams, especially the ones that are coming. It says, my soul will ascend to safe and loving places during the night, and I will awake each morning with recharged, reinvigorated, renewed in body and spirit and wiser. This is good as you grow. As the Bible says, I wish above all that you prosper, be in health, even as your soul. There's a parallel to your cleansing, parallel to your maturity, also to your spirituality. And this is leading you into becoming stronger psychically, as well as reviving your body. Not losing so much energy in the emotional state. I had a family meeting and stuff was said. Here it is. There it is, y'all. Energy don't lie. Okay, and then I got my Pisces. Reading for both. One of the things that I'm even though I'm going to read for both, my Boaz, is I pray. I have two Oshuns, and I believe that Bo deserves a certain level of love, a certain level of support, and reciprocation of romance, and that is something that I have been talking to my spirits about for both. Some of y'all, thank you, Milan. Thank you so much, baby. Appreciate you. Y'all been riding with me a long time, and certain things I've been asking them for y'all that I see in your life that I feel like you deserve, and that reciprocation. I got you, Sister Jackie. And please, guys, don't wait later and once I sell out all of these Iliguas and Shangos and stuff like that, don't have me and tell myself possibly, because I'm not gonna be able to get certain ones because they don't carry them like that, and I don't like this. That's why I won't put them on the website, because I can't keep it going unless they be able to guarantee me to get all of those Orishas, these talisman. I don't want to put them on my website. I just offer them freely. All right, Bo. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning Bo, the Pisces. Bo the Ooh, felt that, Bo. That which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning Bo the Pisces. What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? Monique said, better business for me, please. Ebasa. Better business. Monique said, she gonna stay on top. That Cancer said she gonna stay the leading sales rep. All right, for my Bo Pisces. Your shadow card comes up. Angelic influence. They want you to focus on Psalm 91 verse 11. Not just praying, because I do feel your prayer life, but asking God to send forth his angels that excel in his strength in your behalf in the particular area you're looking for. This card right here talks about Hey Zayin Yud. It said, using this name, I can access the network of angels. I can remove negative angels and their chaotic influence in my life and ignite the support and the assistance of positive angels in shadow. Let me see here. Do I have my sigil? I have a lot of angelic sigils. If on Thursday, Bo, on this coming Thursday, by you being Pisces, work with Sashel around your finances. And then your middle card, Bo, is umbilical cord. Your prayer life is showing up. It said, Hey Resh Chet. It said, I now establish an umbilical cord to the divine energy. This is and the water energy. Even if you, I don't know if you're near a beach or some type of body of water, but even if you use bath water anytime that you're near water, because the spirit of Poseidon, or especially with Neptune, Poseidon would be a energy to utilize Piscean energy, connecting. What I want you to do, Bo, on Thursday, get you some water, a glass of water, and buy you a plum, but a dark plum, not a red plum, a purple plum. And I want you to put that out as an offering to your spirits and your and to your spirit, your angels, and put that as an offering, and ask for what you need, and watch what happens. It said, ensuring a glimmer of light in my life. Please, if I didn't give you that instruction, I'm sanctioning that work for him to be done, especially now when I am in a place of darkness. And in this card right here, it says that you're still in a state of unknowing, not always knowing, but this, I feel like through your prayers and through your faith, that you're going to be able to see your way. But there are certain things that you're not clear on, that is unknown, but it will reveal itself. But it will reveal itself through prayer. Also, Psalm 27 will be helpful for you too as well, both. Building bridges. Your outcome card is talking about making sure that even when you're going through with people, that you don't destroy that bridge. It said, Aleph Va Mem. It said, with the power of this name, I extend the hand of friendship to people in whom I have, excuse me, to people who am I in conflict, even if the conflict is over about resources or money. I awaken compassion and summon the courage to pick up the phone and call the person right now. That means right now. Accordingly, a bridge to the upper world will erect in my behalf. Now, I'm going to say this to you. Be careful when it comes to resources. For whatever reason, I keep hearing them warn him, God does not fatten the frog for the snake. Your resources are there to bless your life and only bless those that reciprocate that same energy. This card right here is talking about if you give somebody that is not reciprocating, it is going to end in conflict, especially around money or any type of resource. But not to the point of bridges being torn down. Just utilize the wisdom. If you know from past situations that they did not pay you back or did not give or did not support you, do not give. Okay? But this card right here talks about keeping up your bridges, having selected bridges that are going to get you to your destination, because that's your outcome card. But you will have conflict if you put money out with people that don't support you. Praise God. Fire. Thank you, Apostle, Chief Apostle. Your guidance is unmatched. This gives me trusted guidance, confirmation. You quite welcome. Love you. Monique, reading, please. All right, got you. Hold on, y'all. Ricola. I got you. All right. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which in the dark bring to light of my eyes concerning Monique, the Cancer. Monique, Cancer. Edidiosi. Monique, the Cancer. That which is in the dark bring to the light of my Esa. That which in the dark brings to light of my eyes concerning Monique the Cancer. Monique the Cancer. That which is in the dark bringing to light of my eyes. What is it that this Cancer needs to focus on? What is it that this Cancer needs to focus on? Monique, first of all, I got do not allow yourself to get overstressed, especially because I have too much tension in the neck, and then I got a strike here. Don't overthink. Don't overindulge. Calm yourself down and bring yourself to a place of tranquility or some type of peace, and things will find a way of working out, because I don't like what I felt around my neck. Cancer. Shadow card comes up for Cancer. No agenda in shadow for Cancer. None are left. It said my motivation of self-interest, ulterior motive, hidden agendas give way to pure acts of friendship. This card, what you have been operating in, but it said unconditional love and giving. When I take myself out of the way, I create a space for true and loving friends, joy, and fulfillment. This shadow card coming up with Cancer is understanding, as long as you do not allow your ego to get in the way and not trying to push your way through, this card said it's going to create. Elohim is about creating something out of nothing. There will always be ways made for you. Always ways made for you. Listen to me real good. Always, when you do stuff for the right reason, and this card right here talking about creating for you a space. This is when the Bible says your gift will make room for you, right? It's a space for true, that means real and genuine, loving, you say you want love, loving friend, that means a support system, and joy cometh in the morning for you, and your fulfillment. So you will end up getting what you need. That's your focus. Your middle card comes up, revealing the dark side. Cancer is in the moon of Lilith. Yud Chet Va. It said light shines. I recognize the negative forces that's still active within me. My reactive impulses are no longer a mystery. With the power of this name, they become history. This card right here is talking about things that you starting to recognize about yourself. I love the well, they didn't see it on YouTube, but you know what you were saying about what you had learned at church. When the more you know about who you are and what you are, things the issues become history. In other words, whatever's going on right now, certain things that you've been going through, it's going to become a thing of the past. And then your outcome card falls in unconditional love. Now your shadow card was talking about unconditional love, and your outcome card is talking about unconditional love. It says, hey, hey, again. It says, like attract like. When I emulate or mimic the Creator's love for all humankind, I bring love into my own life. I create, here go this word again, Elohim, create harmony between myself and other people, and between humanity and nature. I feel like as you grow and develop in Monique this year, you're going to just have a better relationship with people. Things that used to be a struggle, or be as much of a struggle, will not be. Okay, hold on. Keish, you want the health talisman? That is Obatala. Now, Keish, remember the Obatala. If you get the one for the health, let me write this down. Keish, you want the reading for your mom, but Obatala. That has to sit on my Obatala for 21 days, and then I send it out for you. I want y'all to wear it. Only thing that I have ready is the Ligua and the Shango. Health. Talisman. 21 days. Which will start tonight. I put them on, I start them. I'm putting all of them up, but just want y'all to know. All right. The last Yvette, I knew she was real sexy. Is your mama sexy like that? She should have been a gymnast. Praise God. Yes. All right, I'm going to do this reading make sure I get this right. Yvette. Give me a second. I'm going to read for her. All right, Monique. Ah! Monique, fo. All right, here we go. Is she ready? I would like the Oshun. You want the Monique? Hold on. I got to write this down. Monique, you want the Oshun? Hey guys, when I get off here, I'm gonna post. I finished my Oshun altar at the church. I'm posted. Well, I did most of it because I still got to put the Oshun pot up there, but I can't do that until October 5th. Monique for Oshun. Talisman. So I know. Yvette, you ready? What I was saying, that talisman, that Obatala, that rules health, for health. Also, that it goes on my pot for 21 days. And then I'll be able to send it out to you. Only ones that I do have ready is the Ligua and the Shango. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Yvette, the cancer. Yvette, Edidiosa, the cancer. Eba Sandediosa. Keisha's mom, Yvette, the cancer. Yvette, the cancer. Oh, look. Eba Sandediosa. Eba Sandediosa. You know I'm going to keep it real. Miss Yvette, you are going to worry yourself sick. You got the... I feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Esa Rabasa. Eba Sanderiosa. Yvette, the Eba Sanderiosa. And you Eba Sa. You praying for some of everybody. Sweetheart. Sweetheart. What is it? Let me say it like this. You cannot continuously giving out of your cup. Yana Van Zandt said it best. You bless people out of your overflow. I'm in your energy right now. You got your hands here, you got your hands here, you got your hands here, and you got all these drop cords. Only reason why so many people got lights on in their house, so to speak, It's because they pulling your energy. You cannot do that's not healthy. And it's like, I feel like your energy is down, not because you're so much as that you're sick, but you're just pulling too much emotional energy for too many different people and situations. But this mothering energy is hold on. All right. Yvette, your shadow comes up, sweetening judgment. Yud Lamed Hey. Through the meditation of the sequence of the genuine penitence of heart, I can lessen or revoke judgment set forth against me. I meditate to offer forbearance and compassion to others. This is coming up for shadow and Cancer for Miss Yvette. Let me tell you what is going on. Some of the very people, I'm just being honest with you. I'm gonna say it in a way so you know what I'm saying. Some of the very people you're helping are also judging you. They're trying, because this is coming across like you're helping people that are actually complaining about you having something to say about what's going on in life, but it is them that's getting your help. So if you don't want me to have nothing to say, I can speak my mind, but if you don't want me to have certain types of feeling, then you need to handle your business yourself. But why is it wrong for you to have a problem with where your hand, they got your helping hand? They're talking about revoking. Every tongue that rise up against you in judgment, gonna be condemned. It's in shadow. You need to watch about who you help and then be clear about that, or they can't receive your help. It's coming up in your shadow card. No guilt is your middle card. Cancer. It says, hey, check, shin. It said, I recall negative deeds from my past. I reflect on some of the more unpleasant character traits. I feel the pain that I have caused others. I ask for the light to eradicate all negative attributes. It says the force of repentance or change spiritually repairs from my past sins, diminish the darker side of my nature. Miss Yvette, I'm telling you right now, you're dwelling too much in the past and you cannot cry over spilled milk. This card right here is talking about repairing spiritually. In order for you to walk in your physical healing, you have to heal yourself spiritually as well. And some of that has got to do with cleansing, and some of that is just understanding that the past is there for you to reflect on, not to live your present or your future in. And what has been done in the past is spilled milk. You're going to have to move, because the pain that I feel like some of the stuff that you're going through right now is from pain in the past and past situation. Because both of your cards are talking about this, speaking about this. And then your outcome card talks about fearlessness. This has affected your level of confidence. And this is talking about, your outcome is talking about being more fearless. And the only way you're going to be fearless is you understand what's going on in your life, why it's happening in your life, and then making the necessary decision for you. Cancer, for you. Nurture yourself. You're trying to give that energy, that ashay to other people. She need to be big heart to herself. I know that's your mom. She got to put that love and nurture right now, because look at your outcome card. It said mem none delay. It said, what am I afraid of? With this name, the courage to conquer my fears. Because the opposite of Cancer is Capricorn. Capricorn, Saturn rules fears. It said, by proactively confronting my fears at seed level before things get out of control, before mama go psycho on people, I yank them out by the roots and remove them entirely from my being. This is your outcome card. This means that the more proactive that you move, the more proactive that you operate and addressing situations before it get out of control and stating how you feel and what you expect and what you don't expect, the better off you're going to be. And this is your outcome card. So things getting ironed out is more possible this year, but not without you confronting the things that and fear is all about the unknown. The more knowledge you get about something, less fear that's there. If I was you, I would do Psalm 59, and then I would do Psalm 100, because you have a reason to praise God in spite of. Because they need you, you don't need them. Yeah, I said it. Okay, I think I got everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Ooh, Lord. I got to go to work tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Much love to each and every one of you guys. And I will see you guys on the flip. God bless you.